Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and I did it again. I could have sworn I had some more days before I had to record another Hearthstone recording session, but I don't. We do have some overlap here though in the quest to get into the game. All I need to do is play as the Mage, our max leveled Mage, and win 2 games. And then so maybe I'll get done a little bit faster. We're at 260 right now. Let's jump into an arena run. Maybe we'll get lucky and be offered the Mage. Yes, good.
My magic will prevail.
I've been just so wrapped up in recording a series. Not one of my daily series, but a series where where it's story based, and it should be out by now, but maybe it won't be. Who knows? Timing is gotten weirder than it should have been. Due to things outside of my real control. But yeah, I've just been so tied up in that. I didn't realize it'd have been another 3 days. Then obviously being so tied up in that just goes to expose I haven't done any Isaac or any FTL at all. I was gonna try to do FTL today. FTL, as of my recording, is close to being done. I just have like a little mini series to do, and then I'm pretty much done with it and gonna put it on the back burner for a new series, a new daily series, as opposed to a new story series where it's, at least for the first 3 that I've recorded, it really feels like that it feels like the story series, it's just, I'm gonna release them all in a row. Even going daily doesn't seem like it's really worth it. I could go the other way, I could do a daily releases, but it wouldn't work particularly for the series I've recorded so far. It didn't work well with the Talos Principle because it's such a new game, and I don't want to lose that interest that might be in the game by dragging it out and releasing it on a set schedule. Why not just release it all? Why not just give people the opportunity? Let's take this guy, why not? So that's a little messed up histogram there, but I think I kinda like those cards. Not a lot of spell plus cards in there, in the deck. Characters. Spell damage +1 type stuff. Could have used some more of those. Maybe could have used some more characters in general, but we'll see what happens. If I can get 2 victories now, that would be great. Maybe Hearthstone's having a little bit of internet trouble. Maybe my computer's having a little bit of trouble. I don't know why my computer's having trouble, but seeing a little bit of hitchiness. We usually don't see that in Hearthstone.
I will fight with honor.
You asked for it.
Alright, so let's see. Just this, and this, and this. Just get rid of them all. There is a little bit too much randomness, I would say, in Hearthstone about it's slowing down the animations to... Maybe it's a trick they're trying to pull. Maybe that's the deal of it, is that they're just trying to pull a trick so that you don't get stuck at the end sitting around doing nothing.
Shields up. Red alert.
Job done. It's clobbering time.
Alright, let's do this, and then do this. I've got a couple different games that will replace FTL, and then Isaac isn't much further away either from being put on the back burner also, and so I've got to figure out some more games there. One game I'm thinking about might not work very well, and so that's something new to give consideration to, is that some games may just not play well on videos. They may just need a spotlight instead of an actual series. Some games may be even slower than FTL. I kind of not realized how a lot of games, particularly not the action shooter games, are just this whole thing about they're just this whole thing of
Job's done.
what am I trying to say? Really slow, really methodical gameplay. So I guess a great example of that would be chess. Doing a YouTube series of playing chess online. Not probably gonna get that many people interested in watching it. Guy we want. Let's see, this guy. We want this guy. So yeah, I'm gonna probably try some games. I have to do some test recordings, but I need to just go ahead and finish up the series. I think Isaac's gonna take a little bit longer. There's still a lot to do on Isaac, and we're only on the verge of... We're getting closer and closer to an update. Well, that sucked. So strike one on the thought of getting 2 victories. That's all I need is 2 victories. Just get 2 people to quit on me. Get today done. Again, I feel behind. I feel in general just behind because I feel like I'm 3 years behind. Just need to get so many games that I have played in the past as series because I hope that helps me my channel grow. But then I also want to get to new games, and I'd really like to get over the barrier of the affordability of new games. That's part of the problem.
I must protect the wild.
You asked for it.
I suppose I could try to beg game creators for review copies, but I'm so small a channel they would say no, almost certainly. And even if I do go down the path and start taking review copies, that is effectively getting into the dangerous situation of, am I being
Job done.
compensated for a more favorable review? And not even on the face of it can that be true. It can be simply a subconscious thing where I feel better about a game because I didn't actually pay for it. And that could easily happen and not even, and I don't even notice that it's happening. So I really wouldn't want to get into that muddy water. Alright. That did enough. Good, good. I like the way this is going. I don't like the way that's going at all.
Drink with me, friend. Job done.
2 flame strikes. How many flame strikes did I take? 2 or 3, I think.
Blow something up?
What you want?
Let's see. This is going to do 1 damage.
Challenge accepted.
Take that guy out. And then take that out.
Job done.
Although I don't think that was a good move, because if he attacks me, he's gonna take 1 damage anyways, then he'll take another damage. Yeah, that was a waste. Total waste. Should have hit the face.
Dingo! Yes!
I am ready.
Mirror image. Pretty late in the game to be playing mirror image. Maybe that'll turn around and be something cool.
Engaging TC-130 mental dislocator. Engaging TC-130 mental dislocator.
What was that? Well, let's go ahead and bring this guy out. And sure, why not waste this divine shield? See how I'm short on characters though? It's just not I'm running low on
What
characters.
we do.
Let's see. Just gonna end my turn right now. Let's see. So we do this, which gives them that,
Victory or death.
and then might as well do this, which does that. So I have 7 more. I can bring this guy out, or I can do this. Let's just hit him in the face.
It's clobbering time.
Maybe I'll pull this off, maybe. Alright, Flame Strike. This! Let's bring this guy out. And let's bring this out.
Job's done.
Next turn I can bring out this guy, and maybe actually put some use to the Defender of Argus. That was kind of silly. So we do this,
I'm not running.
and then we put this
My
here,
shield for Argus.
and we'll use this. Rolling in spells.
What you want?
Let's see. Just go ahead and use this. Here. Use this here. Use this. Or good, play that. And play that to get him down to 9. Now if I can just get him frozen, Ice Lance to do 5 damage, and then I have another Flame Strike in reserve. How's he gonna pull this around? Pull this around. Alright, so duplicate, and then, well, Flame Strike will work. Let's just do it. Hit that with that. 5 to the face. Should get it next turn. Even if he does kill me. Even if he does attack.
Engaging TC-130
Attack.
mental dislocator.
I'll get 2 copies of that guy, which which would be great.
Well played.
So, play this. Play this. And play this.
No, smash!
One victory down. All we need is another victory. Great, great. I know I'm cheating you guys out of having 3 episodes of recording session, but it really shouldn't matter at all. Because you're still getting an episode every Monday through Friday. It just potentially means I am not getting ahead. I'm cutting into my reserve is all that's happening. If anything, it means you'll at some point get slightly more newer episodes released by 2 days. Now so it hurts me more than it hurts you.
Jaina versus
It
Jaina.
means I
You
have to
asked for it. My
potentially
magic will tear you apart.
think of another series like Nexramus, and that'd be really hard on Hearthstone. I'd have to start doing some of the stuff that like Trump does. Trump is a YouTube guy, and he sometimes makes special series just explaining high-level strategies and things like that. But he does nothing but Hearthstone, it seems like. Maybe he does do some other stuff, but it seems to be pretty much mostly Hearthstone stuff. Alright, so whenever you cast a spell, gain +1 attack. Alright, well then that wouldn't be that didn't work quite as well as I'd like.
Job done.
I was hoping to take the Mana Wraith out, or at least get him down low enough so I could take him out next turn with a Fire Blast alone.
Wanna blow something up?
Oh, we can always put our faith in this idiot to kill people for us. Let's see. We need a character out, don't we?
Job done.
Put this apple on your head.
Kinda sleepy still, not very talkative. Was not expecting. Well, I was gonna record, so I can't say I wasn't expecting that I was gonna need to record. That would just be blatantly untrue. But I wasn't expecting to have to do Hearthstone again. Hearthstone. If I could find a replacement online card game that didn't have daily quests, something that didn't drag me to play it as much as Hearthstone does, that might be interesting, but it also means that hope this works. Alright, so that worked pretty well. But he has 2 more of those.
Put this apple on your head.
Let's see, do this. And then do this.
Job done.
I didn't do that, right? Should have not played the secret and instead fire blasted him once.
For Najata.
Troj Divine Shield,
To
good.
Northrend! Victory or death!
So that kind of worked. I think of all the games I've played, I don't think any of them are gonna really come out to be as long running as we have done Isaac and FTL.
To
Odds
Northrend!
are that those are gonna be
Victory or death!
some of our longest running series. And probably to a fault, some of our longest running series.
You shall not
But
pass.
then again, who knows? Maybe the next series gives us as much trouble as I hate to say trouble, but in a lot of ways it is trouble. It's just this game took a lot longer than I realized it was going to take. And we're lost. Notice as soon as you go to 0 health, you end the game. It didn't continue the spell there. If I do hit a run of just like every single game that daily game that replaces the games Isaac and FTL at the moment,
Jaina versus Valyria!
and they're all pretty short and only go a month or 2,
You asked for it.
well then I may actually run out of games, but then I probably could go in circles at that point if I start running out of games that fast, or think of some other things. Probably would be so far ahead on story games, because I do play a lot of story games and my channel hasn't really represented that
The pleasure is
as
mine.
accurately as it should, because, well, I just put all my energy into the roguelike games, the games that can be played forever, and there aren't as many games that can be played forever that I play. I would have a hard time replacing Hearthstone though. Getting away from the quest. Also, I see that we've got a lot of cards now. We're working our way up and getting all the cards. So we're actually making progress, more progress than enough progress that I'd be upset to slow down or lose that progress.
Job's done.
So Snow Chugger has a pretty good defense against the rogue. Summon something with taunt. So let's see, I bring this guy out, and let's see.
Taste my steel.
Let's just let the chips lay where they may.
Job's done.
I don't want to give off the impression that I'm just itching to get off Isaac and FTL, but I kind of am. So it's not a hugely false impression. It's just, I don't want to say I make it feel like I hate the games now or anything. It's just we've done lots and lots of episodes of them, lots and lots of them, and it's feeling like it's time to wrap it up. That we're getting to the point where we're gonna plateau on them, and doing daily playthroughs of it is just gonna turn into a very stagnant series when there's no thought at all.
You love my new recipe.
Could have done that. Oops. Oh well. That was a little bit of a mistake. I should have gone ahead and used this and then hit the face again.
For the Lich King!
There's a lot more to do on Isaac as far as playthroughs. Let's see.
You are not prepared! Job's done.
Let's see if this Illidan Storm Mage actually works for us.
Special delivery!
Oh man. That kinda sucked. Let's see.
To Northrend! Victory or death!
Job's done.
Are we gonna be able to win this one? Maybe. It looks like we have a chance. Looks like we have a chance.
Join or die! Or both.
Ha, this guy's toast.
One of the things I've been noticing is that before I was recording, I was listening to a lot of podcasts and pretty religiously listening to them, so I wouldn't miss a day, or I'd only miss like one day at most. Let's not risk this. Let's go. Oh, can't target him? Never mind.
I can't do that.
Yes, you can.
Job's done. I will help.
But now I've been so busy. And if we weren't talking about busy, I made the mistake. Here's a classic IT guy's mistake. I made the mistake of letting one of my neighbors know that I fix computers, and he's a nice guy. He's elderly and old and doesn't know anything about computers. Still running Windows XP, and so he was trying to get several things to work, and asked me to come over to his house and help him. And I probably spent a little less than an hour there, just showing him, fixing his computers as best as I could. I mean, you can't do a lot with XP. All I can do is be that jerk that they don't want you to be, and tell them, you know what, you gotta buy a new computer. And he's like, I can't afford that, I can't afford that. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry, they got you over a barrel. They've been telling you for 3, 4, 5 years it's been that you needed to buy a new computer. I'm like, I can put Windows 7 on your old computer, you're just not going to see a major benefit of it. We could format and reinstall XP and maybe work a little bit better there, but I mean, at the end of the day, you're way past the point and that you needed to buy a new computer. If you really still need a computer. In his case, it seems like he's still using a lot of programs that maybe if he reevaluates the programs he uses, he wouldn't even need a computer and just have a cell phone. And so he asked me to help him with his computer, and by the time I'm out of there, I've had to fix actually 2 computers and his TV and explain to it why he really shouldn't be trying to use a probably 50-year-old amplifier and turntable with record player. I'm like, I don't like that old technology. I don't think you should plug it in. It is the kind of technology that was built before they made things specifically designed to break after a couple of years. But that's kind of a flaw and not a feature, because then people think they can just keep these old electronics forever, and there's actual dangerous circuitry. Just burn down your house, mess up the wiring in your house type stuff. And so, when you see a really old-fashioned lamp cord electrical wire with the gauge of the wire is not thick enough, I'm just like, this is too old. You shouldn't plug this in and get rid of it. But people don't want to do that. People, particularly for electronics, if they're not gadget fans like me. Ooh, that was a good card draw. The Quartermaster for the Paladin. Give your silver hand recruits a +2/+2. Now, if my Paladin deck was not a Murloc's deck, this would be going in right now. Light of Nairu, restore 3 health with the if the target is still damaged, summon a light one. And then Druid, I think I've already got that one. So we want to get above 260 gold at the end of this recording session. I'm not sure we're going to particularly accomplish that. We're going to get 10 more dust from 2 commons. Alright, so we're above 65. And are we in crafting mode? Nope. It takes me to the wrong place. So Grove Tinder, I didn't have that. Okay. Looking for classic common cards we can make. Now, Flame Cannon is a Goblins vs. Gnomes card. Probably should just go ahead and start doing that, but I don't want to. I want to get the classic stuff completely unlocked. Quartermaster, pretty good. Light of Nairu, so we have 2 of those now. And then we're just looking for the first blue one we can get. It's a mech there, so that's obviously not a common card. All these shadowed out cards still need to get them unlocked. So we can see there's several. I don't, wait, is that one I can do? No, that's a mech card. Is this one I can do? Here we go, classic card. Will do. So that's not gonna do anything with 25 dust. Another card we got. Another card we needed, another card we got. Yep. Play this custom Mage deck for 2 more games. If I can just get 1 more victory, then I've got some other stuff to work on, but all I need is that 1 more victory and I'll have 80 gold to start off with.
Life shall bring victory.
You asked for it.
This is like almost a perfect hand to start off with. But yeah, so I spent way too much
The
time.
light shall burn you.
Way too much time doing
Someday I'll be just like you.
close to free customer service IT work. Old people and computers, they just don't mix. They're cheap. Old people are so cheap, and part of that is the economy. I will admit that much. It's just people don't want to accept how expensive things are
Job's done.
nowadays, and they never wanted to accept how often they needed to replace computers. And we're getting away from the point where you actually need a computer for a lot of cases. A lot of people don't need one at all.
Job's done.
You can do almost everything that most people ever did on a
We
computer
must cleanse the Sunwell.
on a cell phone today. Let's see. Deal 7 damage. Why not? Mr. Sick
Job done.
Buns. So, almost have enough damage just in spells for the next couple turns. Let's see. We do this, and then we do this.
Job's done.
Almost completely. Next turn, unless they get rid of my guy, should be a victory. Ah, they healed themselves. So, I didn't calculate for that. Let's see. 7 plus 3 is still gonna be a victory. Alright. So let's play well played.
Well played.
Didn't see that coming, did he? Did not see that coming. Oh, that's nice. It's nice to win a game. Got 10 gold for 3 victories, 40 gold for that, 40 gold for that. So we should be at 200 gold now. And what do we have left to do next turn? Play 20 minions that cost 5 or more. This might actually take a while. I've only played 5 of those, so I'm gonna play those big minions for 40 more 40 more gold. Plus I need to get, well, let's see, almost 9 more victories if I was going to get above my gold count, and I don't think I'm going to make it. I don't think we're going to get above 260.
Jaina,
Actually, this is the
versus
6th game of
Jaina.
this episode, so you get an extra
You asked
episode,
for
extra
it.
game.
My magic will tear
Miscounted
you apart.
there. Oops. Oh well. I have some ever so small hopes that I'm gonna be able to get some better artwork, but that doesn't mean for a second if another fan wants to give me better artwork, I wouldn't use theirs. I am no artist. I am a video game critic, and I'm no video editor, and I could certainly use that too, but I'm not going to get 2 people in a situation where they're working really hard for something that may never pay off. Now, I want to play the Mana Worm and then play the coin, because that is technically a spell card and we'll get it up. But if I do that on the first turn, I'll waste the coin. So, play the Mana Worm first, then next turn, the coin. Please don't be one of these. It's gonna sit here and take forever. Watch the cards, see if they're actually selecting any cards or highlighting anything. I don't see him highlighting any cards. There he's highlighted the spell. This is gonna do the 5 last. At least he's doing something. Alright, so with this and then this.
Master of magics.
Out to the face. That worked pretty good. So do another one of this. And then this. And then
Vaporization
this.
commencing.
Got him down to 20 already. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. And then bring this guy out.
Vaporization commencing.
Job done.
I could use a flame strike right about now. Alright. Let's go ahead and do that.
Vaporization commencing.
And this one.
Job done.
So I could get this up 2 more things if I can wait enough turns. But I think he's gonna kill something. It's probably pretty wise to just play this next turn.
I'm not ready.
Let's see. If I play this, then this will only take 3. That would give me 1 extra, but it doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and play this. I don't have any spells, so there's no reason to pull out this
Job
character
done.
yet. So next turn, Fire Blast and the Ogre Mage. Let's see. This guy,
I'm not ready.
and then just keep the pressure on.
Job's done.
Should be able to still pull this one through. It looks a little dangerous at the moment. Even though it is 7 to 24, it still looks a little scary. I'm gonna play those. If I could play these 2, that would be great. But at the moment, stalled. Probably could have played this, and then it would have only been 6. So I could have put that out there and then done the flame strike for inefficient there. Little inefficient. Let's see. So let's bring this guy out.
For this?
And then let's keep the pressure on.
Job's done.
Like to get the victory still. Get that gold. Maybe even move up in the rank a little bit.
Let the pain speak to me.
Are you ready for this? Job's done.
Yep. Doesn't look like I'm gonna win this one. Maybe. They've got to desperately protect themselves at being only at 5 health. So they're gonna have to get rid of a couple of our guys. Damaging his own guy to get another card. Alright, so we play this, and I see 8, but it's actually 7.
Someday I'll be just like you.
I'm ready. I'm not ready. Job's done.
Think I got this. I think I got this. Nope, don't have it. Don't have it. And I've lost. Just like that. Ah, man. I really don't like playing as the mage since we're at max level. Getting some more victories. Maybe we'll get up to that 500 win at some point would be great. I have 12 more 5 cost cards that I need to play in the next episode, so hopefully in the next 5 games I can get that done. I would hate to get like 4 done in the next episode and then have to make a 3rd episode that then might end after 1 game. But anyways, we are done with this episode. As always, I ask that you like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps me out. I am busy recording, and I've got even more to do. Always behind. I'm always so behind. But actually I'm ahead. It's strange. I'm just behind my schedule, which is an insane dictator's set schedule. Of be further and further ahead. Be a year ahead in your video recordings. Have a year in advance recorded. I'm a cruel headmaster, as it were. If you want to follow me on battle.net, which is this game, and friend me on that. Or if you want to follow me on Twitter or Google Plus or Steam, all that information is down in the notes. Yeah, and that's it. So thanks for watching. Sorry I wasn't more talkative. Have a good evening.